#1 ranked woman rider in the world next into the ring to salute Chuck Wilson is Beth Underhill of Schaumburg, Ontario. She's aboard her Hanoverian gelding from New Zealand named Monopoly, and they could get the job done today. I know they're one of my favorites, Nancy.
Well, Beth is always one of your favorites, Ian.
Go figure.
She's on a great jumping horse. You know, Beth talks about the fact that she's had 6 great seasons with this horse. They know each other inside out. One of the keys, she says, to being successful year after year is to not let the bad times get to you, not change your game plan just because you have a bad round. There's the coach of the Canadian team watching on.
This horse had a history of problems that could not be sorted out by numerous other riders. Beth has seemed to be able to put it together, but that air of unpredictability still exists. We'll keep our eyes open going into the Devil's Dyke, but afterwards at the open water, Beth's been known to go for a swim on occasion.
That's always been Monopoly's problem. He's not always the most consistent on the natural obstacles.
4 Faults leads the way. Both Laura Beliski and Kyle King have put their mounts through the paces here and come out of the competition with 4 Faults.
Lots of fans for Beth out in the crowd. What a beautiful day here. Ideal conditions. Just a light breeze. 24, 25 degrees Celsius, around 75 degrees Fahrenheit.
And Beth Underhill is currently on a clear round as they head to obstacle number 10, the vertical that heads up the Spruce Meadows bank, and then the plot will thicken.
This has been an absolutely picture-perfect ride up into this point in time. And now the most difficult tests on the course are ahead of us.
See if she's schooled herself by watching Ian Miller.
She's got it. She's through the Devil's Dyke. No fault so far. Kyle King, Laura Beliski are in the back. Oh, hits the front of the water, but is clear over the back tape. 4 efforts left. Can she be the new leader?
The crowd silences here at Spruce Meadows as the Red Planks and the Liverpools, 3 awesome tests remain.
2 jumps left.
We've seen the final fence come down on 2 occasions, preventing clear rounds. Can Beth Underhill sort it out with Monopoly? Yes, she can.
She's got it. There's our new leader, a clear round for Beth Underhill as Kyle King smiles at her great effort. Walks away in a bit of disappointment for himself, but Beth Underhill, full marks, a clear round in the Shell Cup.
Monopoly and Beth Underhill have become crowd favorites across this country, and the fans at Spruce Meadows who appreciate this sport so much salute her efforts.
And look at Monopoly give Beth everything through the double Liverpools. Beth giving him all her encouragement, and look at her pat him across the finish line. Beautiful clear round. Michelle Vaillancourt watching on. Jump, he says, yes.
Great body language from the coach of the Canadian team, who is scouting constantly to see what group he will bring to the Spruce Meadows Masters to jump in the Nations Cup and then on to Atlanta. Beth
Look
Underhill.
at Monopoly. He is so happy. You know, the crowd here at Spruce Meadows gave her a standing ovation. And look at Monopoly. He was gazing into his fans. A clear performance.